Welcome back to another pick a card reading here on my YouTube channel, Into the Light. Thank you so much for being here today and clicking on this video. Hope that you are all doing well. So today's reading is going to be about your future child and things that you need to know as a parent. Okay, I've done a video like this like a while ago, a few months back, but that was more about like your child's personality and all of that. But this is really like things that you need to know as a future parent. Okay, so we got 4 piles to choose from today. We have pile 1 with the rose quartz, pile 2 with the carnelian, pile 3 with the amethyst, and pile 4 with the sunstone crystal. So those are your 4 piles to choose from today. Let your intuition guide you to your pile of choice. Feel free to choose more than one as well. And without further ado, you can find your timestamps in the description box or the comments down below. So we're going to get started with the rose quartz crystal. I'll see you at your pile. Alright, so if you have chosen the rose quartz, you found your way to your reading. So, your future child and things you just need to know. Okay? Let's look into it. I have my little sock monkey here. It's the only baby type thing I have. Okay, so we're going to get started with your tarot cards. We'll look into those first. We have the Two of Swords. We have the King of Swords. And we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. So, right off the bat, something to know about your future child is they're going to have kind of a difficult time making decisions. They are also just really afraid to make the wrong decision, okay? They are also really looking for parental approval, right? So something that you got to let your child know is it's all right to make your own decisions, right? Because I feel like your child has a lot of ideas, a lot of things that they want to do, a lot of places they want to be, but they're not too sure if it will be accepted, and that's why they don't really start on things very quickly. Okay? I see this child being very close to the masculine here. With the Ace of Cups here as well, I'm seeing this, you could be having a little girl. Yeah, and they're definitely going to be like a daddy's girl. I feel like they get a lot of they go to their father a lot, or the masculine person in the relationship a lot for their opinions. Okay, maybe they feel that their father is just more logical in some sort of way because they're showing up as the King of Swords here. Okay, your child can be an air sign or water sign, but definitely they go to their father a lot for anything and everything in their life. Okay, I feel like the father has kind of a mean, serious exterior, but they're really like a big butterfly on the inside, just because I'm like attracted to the butterflies behind him here. Okay, so the father is still a softie, and they're a softie for their child. Okay, so I'm gonna push that up and look deeper into your reading. But as well, your child is going to be so loving, like so loving for everyone, their friends, their family. They're never going to walk by you and not say hi and ask how you're doing. Okay? Very talkative child. Very talkative. All right, so let's get into your Lenormand. We have the bouquet, the mountains, and we have the mice. Yeah, your child's going to be very beautiful. I feel like all children are beautiful. Like, there's no ugly child. Like, it just doesn't make sense here. But I'm just saying, your child's going to be very beautiful because the bouquet is showing up here. And that really shows beauty. Okay, your child might be into, anything that has to do with beauty. It could be like makeup, um, modeling, acting, anything that has to do with that. Okay. As well with the bouquet, I feel like your child could be a performer. But as well, just here with the bouquet, the mountain, it's like feeling like not being able to accept um certain things from people. Like maybe people appreciate them and tell them how they're great and they love them and all of that, but they kind of have a hard time accepting that, especially with this being under the Two of Swords. Like hard time accepting, the appreciation that people have for them. They might feel like your child is very much like, I need to keep on doing better. I need to keep on growing. I need to keep on, doing better than I did the last time, right? And with the mice at the end here, it's like because they're being that way, like they're always trying to please and they're always trying to do so much better, they're going to end up like slowly and slowly getting burned out because they're always trying to do their best all the time and they're afraid to make mistakes. And that's why it's kind of hard for them to quickly make decisions on things because they don't want to do the wrong thing, right? So that's something to be very aware of as a parent. Okay, so let's move on here. We have Mercury, the 12th house, and we have difficulty in the beginning. Yeah. So definitely your child might have a hard time in the beginning because they're trying to find their place, and especially if your child's in something that has to do with beauty, something that has to do with having an audience, even like being like a social media presence, anything that they have an audience, they're always going to be wanting to keep on evolving, keep on doing better. They'll feel like, they'll not get the praise or people won't like them as much, something like that here. Okay, so that's like a little bit of a blockage here, but they gotta know it's okay to relax. You don't always have to be pleasing everyone like and amusing everyone. It should be you feeling super happy with yourself and what you're doing and being grateful for everything that you do have. But your child's going to have a little bit of stress when it comes to, especially as they get older and they're starting to do something that they really like a hobby that, might become a career. Okay. So we have Mercury and we have the 12th house. So definitely your child, as I said, they're very talkative. And then we have the Mercury showing up here. They really love to network. They like to have people around them. They like having groups. Okay. But I feel like sometimes they feel like, let me watch what I say before I say it. They kind of like hold back. They bite their tongue before they, say things. Okay. I feel like there's something that, let me move this around here. The awareness of your faith, many thoughts about or from hidden tendencies, many words. Large institutions or overwhelming events. So as I said, your child might be a performer. They might have like an audience. Anything that they have an audience, people around them. Okay, they have to look apart or dress apart. They have to make sure they have all the skills that they need to perform. They could be definitely like talking to large groups, especially with the Mercury card here. They could be doing like podcasts, maybe even writing a book. Anything that like they have to do things for other people. Yeah. So I feel like this might overwhelm them a little bit because they're going to have so many, eyes watching them, right? As they're growing, as they first start growing from, toddler to child to teen, around any of those stages, they're going to have a little bit of awkwardness or difficulty, okay? Usually those people that are at the top, like really big celebrities, most of them have those stories where they felt very stressed as they're little, or they felt like left out, or they may have felt like they weren't getting that much attention. Sometimes that happens with these people that are actually really big celebrities now, so there might be a little bit of difficulty in the beginning, but this is what's going to help them grow. And with inexperience here, your child's going to keep on, improving their skills, like definitely here. Okay. There might be a little bit of growing pains. Yeah. And they might have some doubts and fears, especially with the Two of Swords. Like they might doubt themselves a lot. Okay, so that's something to know as a parent, and to, really be there to help them grow out of that and help guide them through, every stage of their life. Okay, and they might not even come out and say this to you, but just being very aware and in tune with your child's feelings is very important. Okay, because they might be like struggling and not saying things because they might hide it with the hidden tendencies here. They might hide their thoughts. They might hide things that they are going through. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys that chose pile one with the rose quartz crystal. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now. Alright, so if you have chosen pile 2 with the carnelian crystal, you found your way to your reading, so your future child, what you need to know as a parent. So let's get started. I found little stuffies from my niece. She left them in my bed, and I was like, oh, this would be cute. But that one looks a little scary. It's like a dragon, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to start off with the tarot, and then we'll go on the rest of the cards. So first we have the Five of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands. And then we have the Two of Wands. Okay. Fiery, passionate. This child is a go-getter. So, your future child is going to be, definitely see them in like sports competitions like that. Okay. They are very good. They're going to be very observant of their surroundings and their environment. Okay. Because they are kind of like this competitive type of person. They want to know everyone's next moves. They want to know what will happen next. They don't want to be, confused. They want to know what's going to happen so they don't have to end up feeling like, oh, I should have saw this coming, So your child's going to be very observant. So if you guys ever got into a little bit of a argument here with your child, they're going to let you know what it is. Like, they're not going to back down, okay? They're going to bring up something that you did like last Friday at 6:40 p.m. Like, they're going to know like how to get back at you and kind of rebuttal. Like, this, you don't want to get an argument with this child. Like, you do not. Like, they're going to know because they watch your every move. They watch everyone's every move. Because they're just very observant here. Feel like your child is definitely going to do really big things. I definitely see if they have, I'm hearing like if they have gone on a sports team, they're going to like get a scholarship for it. Like they can, if they want to, get a scholarship for schools if they continue with a certain sport. If it's not about sport, this child might get on like debate teams, like debate clubs in school. They're going to be very talkative though. I feel like maybe they got in some sort of situation in their past where they felt like, I should have saw this coming, like I was saying. And that's why they're always like on their toes. Like, they keep you on your toes. Like, this child is going to be like a little parent, They're going to act like a parent, even though they're a child, but they're going to be very intelligent, very observant. So let's get deeper into it. We got the Man. That definitely can be a fire sign, but they could just have very fiery qualities, like fire sign qualities, okay? So we have the Crossroads, and we have the Sun. Okay, so I feel like your child is definitely going to be making a decision where they might, definitely when they get older, they might want to go overseas, okay, for something. They're making that decision to leave like something behind to move forward. And this is going to be very successful for them wherever they go, like whatever new discovery they go on, whatever new journey, it's going to bring them a lot of happiness and a lot of growth. Okay. I feel like your child knows that they want to keep on, they're at a young age, they're going to know, I want to keep on advancing. I want to be at the top. I want to be first, right? I always want to be first. This is going to be kind of their personality as a child and growing up. Okay. You could be having a boy here since I'm seeing like the man. All right. And then the sun is also masculine. So let's get deeper. We got the North Node, the 7th house, and discipline, which is another 7. Yeah. So definitely your child is going to be a part of some sort of team or some sort of club, or they're just going to, as I said, they want to be the best that they can be. So they're always going to be practicing or something so they can get higher up. All right. There will be balance. I feel like your child as well, like they're always going to want to find the balance. Like even if you and your spouse get into an argument or something, your child's probably going to butt in and be like, hey, but like, didn't mom tell you to do this like yesterday? Like they're definitely going to like butt in. Okay, they're not going to let any arguments go too far as well. Okay, because they don't want to see anyone like hurting or in pain, so they're not going to let any argument go too far. Okay, success from cooperation. Yeah, they definitely believe in cooperation. They definitely believe in teamwork. You and your spouse are gonna be like get closer and closer together because of this child, like for sure. Okay, and then benefit your partner again. As I just said, like receiving benefits with your partnerships, but as well because your child might be on a team or a club, they might have a group of people that they're always around that help them grow. They're definitely going to be getting a lot of benefits from the people they know. Okay, your child's going to be really great at networking. All right. So if your child is just like, hey, I'm making the decision to go my own way, I'm making the decision to go on a different journey, don't hold them back. Okay. You know that they can do this. Discipline. They may have been, disciplined at a young age, maybe from you, but also maybe from like maybe a team that they're on. They might have got a lot of discipline from this. Okay, they might be disciplining themselves because they know that they want to do something that might require you to kind of change their mind a little bit. So they want you to make sure that you say yes. So they're going to keep on working and showing you that they're strong enough, that they're skilled enough, that they can be super safe, that they have a group with them. Everything's going to be fine, you know? And they're definitely going to strategize how to say things to you before they do it. Exert authority. As I just said, like your child's going to be like a little parent, like literally. Like they're going to act like your parent, even though you're their parent, Mobilize forces, yeah. I feel like your child as well, like not even just with you and your future spouse, they're going to want to have that balance there, but just with all of their relationships, their friendships, even with the 5 of Wands here too, it's like, even if their friends get into arguments, they're like, what's the point? Like, what is it? Like, why do you even have to do this? Okay. I'm definitely going to be a leader here. So that's what I got for you guys that chose the Carnelian. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now. Alright, so if you have chosen pile 3 with the amethyst crystal, you found your way to your reading. So, your future child, what do you need to know about them as a parent? Okay, so let's get into it. So I'm going to start off with the tarot and then we'll go in with the rest of the cards. So we have the Queen of Cups, Temperance, and the 8 of Swords reversed. Okay. So your future child, I feel like they're going to be very, very balanced, right? They're going to do things that feel their soul. I feel like they're going to know what they want and they're going to go for it. And I feel like they get most of this approval, this support from the mother here. Maybe the mother is just with the child the most and is teaching the child the most about life and about, self-confidence. And yeah, your child's definitely going to be very confident. Okay, especially seeing the Eight of Swords in reversed here. This is showing me that they're not going to have anything that, holds them back, like self-sabotage and limiting beliefs and things like that. Okay, so definitely your child is going to be an advocate for themselves and those around them. Okay, especially with the Queen of Cups here. I feel like your child is definitely going to be like the nurturing one of the group, definitely the mother of the group of their friends. They're always going to have their friends' backs and everything like that. Okay. I feel like as well the mother, or just the feminine energy here, is going to really help this child with, you know, the whole puberty stage of their life here. Okay, and make them feel like, growing is a part of everybody's life. We all got to go through those awkward phases, but we got to enjoy the ride here. Okay, so I feel like your child's definitely going to love every single thing about them, every experience that they have, no matter if it's good or bad. They feel like they can definitely learn things. Okay, because your child is definitely very patient as well. I think your child's very patient, especially with the temperance here. They take their time, right? And you're definitely your child never will limit to themselves. Okay, especially if it's something that they feel like they strongly believe in and strongly value, even if other people around them might not understand or get it, they're still going to do it because they know that's what makes them truly happy. They know that that's what they want. Okay, they know that's what they want to thrive for or strive for. Sorry. Okay, so let's get into the Lenormand and see what else we got. So we have the birds, the anchor, and we have the heart. So as well, I'm not really seeing any, not picking up any like female or male, whatever here. I'm really just seeing like it's kind of neutral, okay? Very neutral. I feel like maybe your child just has that neutral energy and they have that balance of both feminine and masculine energy here as well. So with the birds, the anchor, and the heart, I feel like when they talk to someone about what they want to do and they have these conversations, like more and more, they'll start realizing and understanding like this is definitely something that I want to do. This is something that I want to keep working on in my life. I feel like your child is going to be very, as I said, very nurturing and loving to their friends and people around them. So anytime that anyone has a conversation with your child, gets advice from your child, they just feel like they get to like be they get to get closer and closer. They have a closer bond with this child, with your child. Okay. As well, I feel like your child as well with the heart, especially under the Eight of Swords, they definitely very love themselves a lot. As a parent, this is a huge congratulations to you because you really taught them about self-love. You taught them about, having strength and keeping their faith in themselves. Okay, your child is probably very creative too, and you're not afraid to let your child know that they're freedom of expression, to have freedom of expression, okay? Um, Definitely your child's going to feel very stable within themselves, very balanced within themselves. Nothing is going to break them, okay? Could definitely be a water sign, be a Sagittarius, possible air sign. Okay, so we have the South Node, the second house, and we have the creative, which is the Yang principle. So as I said, like they have this balance of both feminine and masculine energy. So I can't really pick up if this is going to be a girl or a boy, really. So I'm going to move the camera a little bit. Okay. South Node, remember patiently. Remember patiently. Your child's going to have so much patience, even like as like a toddler. You know, have you guys seen like those videos of where they put like the candy in front of the baby and the parent will be like, okay, you can have some candy, but you gotta wait until I come back? Your child's gonna be like, gotta be patient, gotta keep calm, gotta follow what they say, because if I'm patient, I can be rewarded, you know? So this is how your child's gonna be. Your child will definitely win that challenge if you do that with them. Reconsider what you want. Yeah, so your child is not going to make any decisions very quickly off of the bat. Like they're not just going to wing it. They're going to make sure that it aligns with them and their values, their goals. Okay. Now is not the time to get what you need. They're going to know, again, the patience. They're going to know when it's the time to speak out about something, when it's the time to take action on something, and when it's the time to sit back and learn and really enjoy the ride, okay? Especially if they're going through anything in their life that seems kind of, dramatic or something like that. They feel like they could probably break down. They're going to keep that faith. They're going to be super, super duper resilient, okay? So they're going to know when to hold back and when to, give. They're going to know when to give and when to receive, right? As I said, they have both the masculine and the feminine energy here. And with the creative, I feel like as well, even though maybe the feminine, maybe the mom is going to be really teaching the child more, like every single day. But when the masculine is home, when the dad is home, there is going to be, that playtime that they can have together. So there is bonding on both of the parents' part. Maybe the mother is more teaching about, self-confidence, about, values, beliefs, and all of that, and maybe about goals and, helping this child like explore their creativity. But the masculine here is like teaching the child about, having authority and teaching the child about strength and maybe even being an inspiration for this child, because the child might see that the masculine is always like out working hours and then comes back home, and they still have that energy, they still have that fun loving joy that they want to like go out to the backyard and play ball with their child even though they just worked a long shift. So that's going to be really inspiring for your child as well. Okay, I feel like your child will have a very great bond between both the mother and the father here. All right. Both of you are hands on in different ways. And that's why this child is so balanced. Okay. So they definitely follow any of their personal truths as well. I feel like because the South Node also rules like karma and things like that. So I feel like in this life, they're learning to be more patient and to be more calm and take things slowly, right? So that's what I got for you guys that chose pile 3 with the amethyst crystal. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now. Alright, so if you have chosen the sunstone crystal, you found your way to your reading. So your future child and what you need to know as a parent, okay? So let's look into it. So we're going to start off with the tarot and then we'll go on with the rest of the cards. Ooh. So first we have Judgment. Okay. We have Death. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Okay. So I feel your child is going to have a very big impact on your relationship with your future spouse. Okay. I feel like with judgment here and death, there's going to be a lot of transformations that you're going to have to go through even before your child comes, into the world. Like maybe while your spouse is pregnant or while you're pregnant, there's going to be a lot of planning needing to be done, a lot of moving things around, and because of like this change is also a transformation in itself. You're not going to notice because you're thinking like, oh, a baby's coming, we need to make these changes, we need to move somewhere, we need a bigger place, whatever these changes that you're doing, you're thinking like, oh, we're just preparing for this baby, right? But in that as well, you guys are going through these transformations that you're not going to notice until, later on that this was meant to be, you know? It might have been because with judgment here, this is like a calling, something that happens, you know, that I need to wake up to, kind of. So maybe you might have a child when you least expect it, but it's like a blessing in disguise, right? So I feel like your child has a lot to do for the world, right? This is also about like having some good news about a certain transformation that takes place in the life, has a really big effect on, the family life. Whatever this is, there's always a happy outcome. So I feel like your child has something really big to do with this world, and they might go through some kind of, you know, unexpected, or what's the word? They might go through some uncomfortable situations in their life, but it's like through those experiences, they're always learning something. And I feel like those are some experiences that they need to have so they can further teach other people about, how to grow from these things. So they have to experience it as well if they want to be this teacher, all right, and be there for other people. Yeah. I also feel like with these here, there's going to be a change in your family dynamic when this child comes in. I feel like maybe your relationship gets even stronger. You and your spouse are learning to, cooperate more with each other. But this baby, like together, you guys have definitely went through your healing. You've healed your inner child wounds. You guys have been through your shadow work, so you're well prepared and equipped to have a child. That doesn't even have to do with, the physical monetary values, but with how you raise this child. Okay? So you're not going to project any of your fears and your insecurities on this baby at all. And you're really going to see how beautiful and how strong that you both are when this baby comes into your life. Okay? You're just going to be amazed by your motherly or fatherly instincts. So with the Leaner Mon, we have the ship, the dog, we have the ring. Yeah. I feel like your child has something, like, as I said, your child has something very big to do with this world, and it's going to cause like a lot of transformations. I feel like your child is going to be helping people on like a grand scheme. Okay? As well, I forgot to mention here, there's like a couple of children in these photos. You might have 3 or 4 kids, but one of them is going to have a very big mission that they have to do here on Earth, right? And it's going to be something worldwide, especially with the ship here. This is going to be something that takes place worldwide. People are going to come for them from different, sides of the earth. Possibly your child is going to want to move themselves. They might want to go on an adventure, move somewhere with a friend, all right, a trusting friend that they have in their life. Yeah, I feel like they're going to have somebody that they travel with because your child is definitely, as I said, they're definitely going to be doing something that is going to have a huge effect worldwide. So they're going to have somebody that they travel with, a very close friend to them. It's very loyal and committed to them as well. And as a parent, you might be a little bit afraid because, your child's going, halfway around the country. Your child's always traveling. You don't know, well, you'll know where they are, but you don't know, if they're sleeping like nicely. You don't know if you can, I don't know. It's just like certain fears that you might have as a parent because your child is far away from home. But they're going to have someone with them at all times, that you can trust. And I literally just got a Snapchat, like a notification from like Love Story TV. I don't know, I always get these notifications and it says baby mama get down. So you guys might be having a baby in this group pretty soon because I just literally got that notification. You know that baby mama song or whatever that they dance to when they've been pregnant for way too long? Yeah, that one. So, you guys might be having a baby soon in this group if you chose this. But yeah, I feel like definitely your child's gonna be making a really big change. They're gonna start making that big change even before they even come here on earth, even before they are delivered, right? They're making those changes always throughout their life. Okay. Yeah. We have Saturn, Aquarius, and approach. So yeah, as well, even though your child's gonna be like maybe far away from home, um, they're always gonna miss home. They're always going to talk to you every night, always FaceTime you, make sure that you're doing well, make sure that their siblings are okay. They're gonna talk to their siblings every day. Like it's still gonna feel like they're here, even though, they're overseas or something. So I feel like that's something really big that you need to know about. Okay, so we have Saturn and Aquarius. So with Saturn here, like this popping up just shows your child's gonna be very disciplined. There's something that they want to do and they know that they need to do here on Earth. Okay. So we see here, and again, like Saturn too is about having structure. So we have the maturity that brings genius to experiment with. So I see like as they age, as they get older, um, I'm smelling incense, even though there's no incense around me right now. So that might be a sign for someone. I don't know. That might be something that someone needs to know. Incense might be a huge part of your life or their life. Maybe your child's gonna be actually very spiritual and like very zen. Um, yeah. So that maturity that brings genius to experiment with. So as they get older, and they're going to want to more get involved with their soul mission, what they want to do in life. I feel like you guys might be very spiritual, so you're going to know that your child is going to do something really big, very grand in life, so you're going to help them figure out what they want to do. So they're going to dip their toes into different types of hobbies, and I feel like your child's going to be good at everything, literally good at everything. So they're going to be like this genius that experiments with a lot of different like things, I guess. They might heal people. Oh yeah, with the incense that I smell, they might heal people as well. Like that might be something that they do, like holistic practice that they go overseas and help other children or other young adults, whatever. So we have caution regarding the discoveries. So I feel like your child is definitely, like as I said, they're definitely gonna be very spiritual. They might be very like connected to the divine, so they always like maybe receive synchronicities, hear messages, like they're always getting um downloads from the divine. So sometimes you're going to like let your child know, like especially with this being in the mental, like getting the messages from the divine. Maybe you're going to let your child know, like be cautious, like not everybody's like you, not everybody understands these things, not everybody's going to get it, so just be cautious about telling people things that you've discovered, right? And so I feel like your child's gonna have one really really close friend here. So we have limits imposed resulting from the eccentricity of. So this being here, it's like don't like put any limits on your child from where they can go, what they can do, okay? Because Saturn here as well. I feel like the father mostly will be the one like putting these limits because they're going to feel like, no, I don't want you to go anywhere. The father might want to be more stern and put more rules on your child. Okay. Your child may be an Aquarius, um, maybe a water sign, Scorpio, Judgment. What is judgment again? Judgment. I forgot. Sorry, guys. If you guys know what judgment is, that's another one. I know it's like a fire. Fire, though. Fire. It's not Sagittarius. It's not. I don't know. But I know judgment rules like a fire element here, so there might be a fire sign. Okay, and then we have approach here. Oops. Again, with Aquarius, like your child's definitely going to have something really big that they're going to do with the world. They have like a different vision. Okay, they might be traveling a lot too. As I said here again with Aquarius. So we have approach, advancing a warm reception, prosperous conditions, increased influence, hopefulness, lightening up in arrival. Yeah, I feel like they're definitely gonna have a huge influence on people around them. And they need to, because they're helping others, like prosperous conditions, like they're helping the world just grow and be more full of love and compassion. A warm reception when your child is born, oh my goodness, they're going to be showered with gifts. They're going to have everything. Like your child is, I feel like you guys are going to spoil your child, but not even just you two, like you and your future spouse, but the family is definitely going to spoil this child when this child is born. Right? Like this is gonna be a big arrival. Like I feel like people are waiting for this child to be born. With the 10 of Cups and the ring, there's going to be a lot of people waiting for this child to be born. Like people are excited. Okay. So that's what I got for you guys that chose pile 4. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now.